Shalom Aleichem, everyone. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful week. This week is Parashat Beshalach. And there's a pasuk I've spoken about in the past, but a beautiful pasuk and a pasuk that needs analysis. We are told, Perek Tet Zayin, pasuk Dalid, the mun fell. And Bnei Yisrael was to go out every single day, v'laktu davar yom beyomo, collect the mun, and it was an amazing gift to have mun min hashamayim. But then the Torah closes the pasuk, leman anasenu. It was an isayon ha'elek b'torah simlo. The mun somehow was a test. The Mefarshim are bothered. What exactly is this test? This issue is repeated again in Parshas Eikev, where once again the mun is described as an isayon, as a test. I want to share two pshatim. One is very, very nogea to yeshiva boys, and that is the pshat of the Orach Chaim. The Orach Chaim says that when Hashem gave Bnei Yisrael the mun, sure, He gave them food, but He gave them something much more valuable. He gave an asset that was invaluable. What did He give them? He gave them the gift of time. Because how much time do we spend earning a living? We going to work, putting food on the table, hours upon hours a day, often 10 hours a day. So what did Hashem give the Jews in the Midbar? He gave them time. And the test was, Hailech b'torasi imlo. My father, Alav Shalom, used to share with me when he was older, when he was retired. He'd send me emails, jokes, this, that. Often I didn't have time to look at them, but one I do remember, and it had a big impact, an unbelievable mashal. The email tells the story of a bank that was running a special promotion. One lucky person was going to be given $86,400 a day. However, the deal was two restrictions. Number one is the money had to be spent that day, $86,400 a day, but you got to spend all of that money that day. You can't carry it over. And the second rule was the bank could end the promotion, end this process anytime it wanted. That was the mashal. What's the nimshal? Hashem is the big banker in the sky, and what does He give us? He gives us 86,400 seconds a day. And those seconds, we can't carry over. Monday seconds, you can't move to Tuesday. Tuesdays, you can't move to Wednesday. And the big banker in the sky, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, can end the game anytime He wants. He could say, that's it, game over. So those 86,400 seconds we get to spend every single day. But how do we spend it? That was the nisayon of the mun. Here's your day, here's your time, and how do you use that time? We're very busy people, but sometimes we have those moments, that time, that free time. Free time is not free. That's our responsibility to use in the best way possible. That's pshat number one. Quickly, pshat number two. This I heard from my daughter. What was the nisayon of the mun? An 8-year-old girl came up with this idea. She says, we're in the midbar for 40 years. 40 years. Every day, a portion of mun fell. Friday, a double portion. Shabbos, none. And then the next week, and the next week. Every time, the pattern continues. At some point, someone is born into this pattern. Someone lives this pattern. Day after day, week after week, year after year, decade after decade, it becomes normal. It's what we call nature. It's just what happens. And we don't appreciate the incredible, incredible gift. And that is something we fall into that trap all the time. The miracle of eyesight, the miracle of the human body, the miracle of birth, the miracle of a tree growing, the miracle of the sun setting and rising every single day of nature is something that we can't lose sight of. That's perhaps an sign of the mun. When you see they have something miraculous all the time, it's no longer a miracle. See the miracles. Let's see the miracles in our lives. Wishing everyone a wonderful Shabbos Kodesh.